Hey everyone, if you guys are just coming in, just thought I went on for a little bit because I'm just working this morning, and so I thought we can hang out a little bit. So I'm just finishing up some order before I leave because things need to be done before. Hey Candace, good morning. So, where is my sewing machine? I need my sewing machine. Item. Okay. So who else is here today? Good morning, Tammy. Are you guys working this morning? Oh my gosh, I was like, I have so much to do, so couldn't sleep. Oh no. Good morning, Evelyn. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Hey, Naro. That's good. Let me see if you... Naro, can you guys hear me? Because I think my earpod is changed. Yay. Ashley's here. Okay. Let's see you guys can hear me. Um, is my video lagging? Because it seems like on my iPad it's lagging. Oh no, it's lagging. It is lagging. How about now? Is it doing it better? Or is it still the same? Okay. Thank you, Naro. Yeah, I just look at it, it's not lagging anymore on my iPad. So thank you, Naro. Oh my god. I gotta finish. It's already Tuesday, the whole weekend. Everything So I was supposed to do an unboxing, but I think I'll do that on camera like record my stuff. And I don't have the setup yet. I think when I come back from the convention, I will do the setup because I gotta finish this order, and we'll figure out the setup, the new setup with the yellow box that I bought. We'll see how that one turns out. Hey Evelyn. Yeah, I think it's not lagging in here. I just checked. Oh my gosh, today, like early this morning, I have a subscriber that sent me such a, a warm message that I inspired her. And then she talked about her culture that really inspired her, that she wants to start sewing again. So it was really sweet. I like getting those type of message because, it gives me motivation and the energy to record for you guys, because it shows me that, I can inspire others and that others are inspired by me, so I'm really grateful for that. It was such a sweet message. Thank you, Ollie. Oh yes, I hope all of you guys have a productive Tuesday, because I need to. I need to be productive today. So I did wake up at 3 a.m. but I was like, let me get some work done before I come on live. So I was finishing up some work before. So also she said that my subscriber that sent me the message, she also said that she's a little bit too old to learn, but I told you guys, you're never too old to learn anything. If you want to do something and it's something that you really want to learn, I don't think anybody's too old to learn anything. Because as humans, like, we're always adapting, evolving. So even if you're 60 and you want to learn how to sew, I still believe you guys can do it. Even learning a language at 50 years old, 60 years old, you guys can still do it. I know that some people have like a more leverage if they start earlier because they have years of experience. But even if you start later in life, if you really work at it, really work for it, and practice every day, or at least 3 times a week or something like that, like give yourself a system and a schedule, you guys can become really good seamstress. So I say it doesn't matter how old you are. You just have to have the passion and the drive and determination to learn. So don't be discouraged if you are older and you want to learn sewing at this age, at whatever age you're at. And don't compare yourself to people that already have, like, they have, a bit of leverage since they start when they're like 5 years old. So I'm like, It's possible. Some people sew as adult and they still became really, really good seamstress because they put the time into it and they work toward it. So even at an older age, you can still become proficient in events, right? So. I am at the embroidery machine now, so I need to do the last part for the embroidery machine. I'll come back and talk to you guys in a sew. Okay, there's the last part. Okay. Hey Mary, hey Carolyn. You're at work. Oh, hey Connie. Good morning to you, Connie. Mary and Carolyn, you guys work. Great job, ladies. You guys are working. You know, working for your dreams, your goals. You guys probably may not see what I'm doing here, but let me try to scoot this camera back a little bit so maybe you guys can see better. Okay, there. You guys see the plate now, the plate of my machine a little bit. There. So when you're sewing this elastic, it's good to have the knee lift so you guys can use both hands to hold it down. And this I go really slow. Only, you know, I just, like the Singer, a lot of people start with the Singer because they're the most affordable. I say if you don't know how to sew yet, you just want to get your feet wet, you can start with like those Singer one that you can see at Walmart or Joann that cost about 100, 200. But if you really want a nice machine, I would say about your budget, you have to increase your budget to like about $500 to $600. And you will get like one that sold like butter. This one sold like butter, but it's not. I mean, you know, I love Bernina. Bernina is built really well, but I would go with an industrial, just on my part. But if you don't have the space, I would say like Bernina or something around the $500 mark would be a more like an intermediate to advanced level. But when I started out, I got the $99 Singer, and I put it in storage for 5 years, and it broke down. I don't know, maybe I didn't use it too much, or I didn't oil it. It broke down. So those cheap one is a good starter, but they can't sew through thick stuff. That's why I don't like it. You cannot sew over really thick items. So Berninas are good. They're like a workhorse too. This one can sew through a couple layers too. But the best one I like is my Singer, and there's a bunch of brands that is the same like my Singer, like the Juki. I think 2010 LT something. I don't know the model, but it was like a Juki. And then there's also the brother one and a baby lock one that just resemble my Singer. And those one are like semi-industrial, so they sew really well, and they can go through a lot of layers. So yeah, so only if you can spend 1K and you have the space, I would get an industrial machine. Because industrial, but then if you don't feel comfortable yet and you're not at that skill level yet that you want to invest in an industrial machine yet, I would just start at a real cheap one until, you know, until you get, you know, better at sewing, you understand like construction. Because I didn't start out with these machines. I started with a Singer, and I just as I read more books or, you know, do more sewing, I upgrade my machine. Yeah, so it's kind of like kids that are learning when you're learning a new language. Like you wouldn't want to choose a, you know, challenging book, right? You gotta start with an easy book that, you know, you can manage. So even with sewing, I would, if I have no skill at all and I don't know anything about sewing, I will start off with a really cheap one to see if I actually like it. Oh my gosh, I bought this cover stitch book at Joann because the Joann near me, they are moving, so they have a lot of things on sale. And oh my gosh, the book has a lot of cool projects for cover stitch. So I was thinking we could do some projects from that book. It seems interesting. I'll probably give you guys the dimension or whatever so we can make those projects. And then later on next month, or, you know, later I cannot say the date, but I don't know if you guys used to do paper craft. So in paper craft, there's that little machine called the Big Shot or the 6-zig dies, and they have these quilting dies that you guys could just crank it without, you know, using your Cricut or Silhouette, because these, they only cut one piece at a time. It takes too much time. So if you guys like to do quilting, they have those. I know that IQ Quilts has some, but mine's a small model. So I'm gonna show you guys. They also have like these pencil box pouch pattern that's already made to the die, and you just crank it, and when you do that, you can cut out probably like 10 plus. I would do 10, and depend how thick your fabric is. And if you're doing like assembly line, I think those type of dies will help you like cut the item faster. Instead of this, because Cricut can only cut one at a time. So, but then it has a wider width, so you can cut things that are a little bit bigger. But the big shot that I have, it's a little bit smaller, so it can only do a small project in things that are symmetry. So I'll show you guys that. I really want to do like a throw blanket quote just for fun. So I'm going to purchase some of those dies on Amazon, and I think I only have like the square one, so I'm gonna try the one with the triangle. So we'll do something with the triangle one, so it'll be a little bit different. I haven't done quilting, but I think I can manage, because if you already know how to sew, I think you can adapt to a new project easily. Hey, good morning, Sonia. Bought just maybe expert pants. Yeah, okay, so if you guys have any nice machine that you guys like, you guys can get only a suggestion, because to me, I buy the machine based on my need, like what I'm planning to sew with it. So for my opinion, I go with the one that can sew the thickest layer, because I want it to be able to sew like vinyl and things that have layers. So that's what I go for when I look at a machine. So you have to kind of evaluate your needs and what you plan to do with it. And then I also went with a senior over there because I like the attachment right here. It has attachment here that like all these freaking cool attachment that I can use to do hemming. I think I showed in the past where it do like the 1/8 row hem on it. It could do 1/8 and 1/2. So you know those skirt, I'm freaking tired of ironing them and sew it. Like it saves so much time when you don't have to iron. You just make the machine help you fold it and then just sew through. So that's one feature that's why I bought that Singer. And industrial machine has all those attachments, but then I don't have the space for industrial machine, so I bought the semi-industrial. And hopefully in the future, because I really freaking want one too, but just not at this time. I have to work with the space I have, so what I have now, it's doing all the job that I need to be done. So hey, Rebecca. Rebecca's here. I haven't seen you for a while, Rebecca. I know you've probably been super busy with your Etsy and, you know, small business. Good to see you again, Rebecca. Hey, good morning, Mooey Crabs. Yes. I don't know, these couple of days, I've just been motivated because I'm getting anxious because I'm gonna meet Angela on Thursday. So I don't know if Angela's here, but I'm spilling the beans a little bit, and I'll do a little bit of video logs for you guys, but I have to ask permission before I film anybody. So yeah. Oh, Yvonne! My best friend is here. Yvonne is here. Hey, Yvonne. Thank you for coming and supporting and hanging out with me. Girl, I was like, I was up since 3 a.m. because I have to finish these orders so I can, you know, relax when I go to the conference, because most of these needs to go out before I leave. And once I leave, I don't think I could do anything. So trying to get things done, and while Klaus is asleep, this is like the best time for me to concentrate. Because whenever Claude's awake, I can only do a little bit at a time. And so when he's asleep, I can have total concentration. So the little bloomer is almost done. Okay, so this one is all sewn up. I just have to close up the little hole and then put the bow on top. Just have a little bow left to do. So hey Barb, hey itty bitty bundles, good morning. Morning Barb. Yay, all the early birds. Yeah, Yvonne, I'm trying to you know, wake up earlier so I can get things done. Trying to be disciplined like the military. Because military, you guys have to wake up like before dawn. Oh my gosh, I hear the chicken. The rooster is already doing cock-a-doodle. I don't know who has chicken near me, but I heard the chicken. Since it's almost the crack of dawn now, so I think the chickens are, how do you say it? They're making noise. Oh, Yvonne, I was burning your candle this morning. Oh my god, it smells so good. I think my room is already filled with that whole aroma. It smells really good, your candle. It make my whole room smell now. Sonia, I am finishing up the bloomers. I know you guys probably saw me sew last week, but I didn't finish the shirt yet. So this has to go today. So I am finishing up. This is what I finished. So, and I am sewing the elastic. Yeah, thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Yvonne. So, any of you guys on here have, like, how long have you guys been sewing, or you guys just started this year? Because I think I started as an adult, so I don't think I'm that good yet, because I have not tried anything challenging, you guys. I'm just do what that it's easy, that I'm comfortable with. But I really want to take the challenge to do tailoring. We have a tailoring course at the university. I was going to take it, but since of the pandemic and what's going on, I put everything on hold, and I haven't had a chance to do tailoring because I want to freaking make a wool coat, and especially embroider, maybe like on their sleeve or like where, how do you call this part, like that comes down here. I want to embroider it here, like probably from the shoulder here or the sleeve here, and I want to embroider on wool. So, and I probably have to wait a little bit and probably go back because I really want to take the tailoring class, challenge myself a bit, so I can gain those more technical skills of sewing. You know, tailoring is a lot of handiwork too, like with hand sewing. So I think it will come in handy. So I know a lot of people don't like hand sewing, but that's what makes the item high couture and polished with the handiwork. If you see Dior or those people like fashion designer, like when they do their clothing, a lot of the time they have people that hand sew the flower on or embellishment, like they actually hand sew it. So it's really like when you hand sew it, you have a little bit more control. So it look neater, more polished. Yeah, I need to. I really want to make a wool jacket. I know that a lot of time when we're stay-at-home mom, we just wear t-shirt and you know uh, pajamas. I mostly wear like sweatpants and t-shirt at home because I'm home most of the time. But I also want to make some like nice piece for me, so I know, hey, I did the work. I freaking sold that. And so I can, you know, if I have to go like somewhere special, I can wear it. Yeah. I mean, even if I don't take the class, I probably teach myself a little bit first before I do an in-person course. So teach myself through YouTube and you know watching. I don't know if you guys subscribe to Craftsy, but Craftsy has a lot of professional that teach on there. Like a lot of those ladies that teach on Craftsy, they are in the industry of you know sewing industry, and they have like a lot of knowledge. So I probably would take some on Craftsy and you know try to do it myself first. See if I can. I already knew it's probably not gonna look that good the first time around, but since I am learning how to digitize, I think it's gonna be awesome that I can combine my digitizing with the outfit. So I don't even know. That lady hasn't even make a schedule for us to learn. Maybe I thought we were gonna learn January, but she has not announced nothing. So maybe after the expo, I'm gonna come and just buy the program first and teach myself first before I take the course because she's not announcing when we're taking it. I mean, I paid 3 months ago, but she's not announcing anything yet. So I can't wait for that. Like I cannot wait for her to teach because she's taking forever. So I'm going to teach myself through YouTube first. But the thing is, I still have to run my Etsy shop, and you know my my learning kind of like it come after. So like my family and then Etsy and then whatever I want to learn is like last. So I don't know how much I can accomplish before the class, but I'll do my best. That's why I really try to wake up earlier and go to bed earlier so I can, you know, have my little quiet time to learn. But then I use those quiet time to try to finish my Etsy order. So when I have less order and I don't have to think about the order, then yeah, I probably use this early time to learn digitizing and whatever I need to learn. Hey, good morning, Angela. Angela's here. Angela, are you excited? It's only 2 days away. Oh gosh, I'm not even prepared. Like, my husband was like, you better be prepared before Thursday, but I gotta get these things done. I gotta get the Etsy stuff done, so I probably prepare last minute. I mean, like, guys, they don't really pack anything. Like, I have to do all the packing. So I know it's only 4-day trip, but you know, still have to pack a little bit. Right, Yvonne? What did Bar say? So Bar said Mimi G has some great patterns for quotes. Yes, Mimi G has a lot of pattern, but I need to find one that I like. I don't know if I will check out Mimi G's coat pattern, but I think I like this one pattern company. I have to go back. Like, is it Green Line Studio? Maybe it's Green Line. There's some coat like that I like from that pattern line. I think, or Simwork. I think it's called Simwork or Green Line. So there's so many pattern company out there, but if you guys know, there's a website. Oh my gosh, I need to write down my resource. But there's a website where you guys can give them your body measurement, and they will draft you like a basic sloper, and you can alterate the sloper. You just need a basic sloper, and you can freaking draft anything out of that basic sloper. That's your measurement, so you can make it fit you better. Because if you buy a pattern, our body is like not even on the chart. Like, you're kind of like between two sizes or whatever, so you have to know how to adjust the pattern. So, but if you can get a sloper that is made for your measurement, but then also the thing is, later on, if you gain weight, and then you need to learn how to adjust the sloper or make a new sloper. So yeah, so that's the thing with those sloper. Unless you do a knit outfit, then knit is more pliable, so it can grow with you if you grow sideways. So yeah, so that's the thing about clothing, that if you don't wear knit, you wear more like form-fitted outfit, you just gain a little bit weight, then the clothing will not fit you anymore. Just, yeah, that's why a lot of people are more comfortable with knit and loungewear. So, yay, Angela. That's what I'm doing, Angela. I am trying to get out, and I told myself I'm not gonna even put my shop on. I'm not putting it on vacation, because I don't even get that much order anyway. So if I do, I'll just come home and do it on Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna get all of the ones that need to go out. Everything needs to go out like Thursday morning. That'll be like the last day to get all my order out. But Angela, you do have somebody's running the AJ Blink shop, right? Since you're gone. Let's see, what time is it? What time? Oh. Okay, so I'll be here 30 more minutes because today's a school day. So in a little bit, I gotta go take the kids to school. So 30 minutes. So I gotta hurry up. At least I need to finish sewing all these elastic before I leave in 30 minutes. Let me go see the kids because I don't hear my husband waking up. Hey girls, wake up at 6:30. You guys have 30 minutes to get ready. Oh, Michelle, yeah. Oh, your sister, yeah. That's good. You got people to run that. Oh yes, yes, Bar. That's why I like Craftsy because Craftsy is like they like the way how they show it on Craftsy and the way they film it. I think I like that kind of teaching. But Tomcat Stitcher, yeah, I've checked her out, but I've been just watching like some. I haven't watched a lot of her video yet, so I don't know if she has good instruction or show like the step by step process. But yeah, I will check her out again, see if she has any coat that I like. Cause I have to choose a pattern that that I like the style. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm excited at the same time for this weekend, but then I also want it to be over with so I can move on to something else, like I mean, it says my ear pod is connected. Okay, okay. I think now is you guys can hear me. You guys should hear me now. Okay, yay. I did check the ear pod was connected, but I don't know. Because when the alarm went on, it was disconnect. Yay, we're back. Um, yeah, the AirPod got disconnected when the alarm, my phone alarm went on. So let's just fix it now. Hey, Olu, how are you, girl? Hope you're doing good. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation for you guys about all the niches within the border market, and I know Angela touched on it in her video, like I think a week or 2 weeks ago. Um, I'm gonna piggyback on that, and but we're gonna dive deeper into looking at all the possibility that you guys can um, make money off of embroidery because embroidery is such a huge market, and it's not limited to t-shirt only. But since we see that a lot, some people think it's mostly t-shirt, but there's so many niches, and you guys can even come up with your own that it'll only be unique to you, but I'm going to be sharing all the one that I find, and we'll look at how high is the competition if you're going on Etsy. So we're going to be doing based on Etsy. So I am excited for that because I found so many like things that I freaking never thought of that people embroider. So I was impressed, and I was like, you know, really opened my eyes to all these possibilities. But since I start off with t-shirt, I already have the inventory, so I'm not gonna like switch completely to do something different, but probably add a little bit of something that I really want to try it out. You guys probably know that, those cubbies that you guys see people import those like memory, like they have the birth stats on the bear or teddy bear or whatever. I think they're called cubbies. People call it cubbies, or that's what it's called. On those are, if you guys can make your own memory bear and do those stats on it, I think it'd probably be like so unique because you are using like the customer item to cut it up and sew into a memory bear. Oh my god, I just saw that. I was like, that's a neat idea, you guys. I never thought about that. Like people embroider, like they would sew up the bear using the customer provided like items, which is like their kids' baby clothes, whatever, and then they would just sew up to make a memory bear and then embroider like their stats or just embroider whatever saying they want on it. And those thing goes from like 100, 150 because they custom sew the bear for the customer and even embroider on it. So that's one of the niche that I've found that it's freaking uh okay, I keep saying that word. I don't I need to take it out of my vocabulary. Like it's just a niche that never thought of. Because I see a lot of people embroider the cubbies, but to make your own from a customer provided item, I think it would be so unique to the customer, and they will. Come on, stupid alarm! I cannot turn off my alarm. Ugh, my I'll turn off my alarm later. What do you guys think about I don't know if any of you guys do memory beer, but I like I wouldn't want to do that because I'm tired. I'm afraid to you know use customer items, and if I think I can't go wrong, but you just never know. Like something will happen to the importer machine that importer incorrect, and then you lose a bunch. Like you messed up the fabric, and it's like a unique item. So, but I think people done it since it's only a memory bear. It doesn't take a lot of fabric, so just something to think about if you guys didn't know that that's a thing. Yeah. So anything that because us customer like as a customer or just people in general, we buy based on emotion, you guys. So if you guys can do something that that's personalized, has meaning to the customer, man, you guys are gonna make money because we buy based on our emotions and our beliefs and whatever. So yeah, and especially things that are freaking like okay, I need to stop saying that word. So things that are um personalized will have like a big will have more effect on the customer because it's something meaningful to them, that it's unique, so they're willing to pay like higher price for it. So I think the personalized customization business is booming because we know that people in general love to buy based on their emotion. So especially if you do personalize, they can like they will feel more inclined to buy because it'll be like unique to their needs and they'll treasure it more. So yeah. So when you think of a product, think of something that could be a value to a customer that will solve the problem because the whole point of doing business is to solve a problem for a group of people, right? So that's what business is about, solving problems. You're building a product or a service that solves a problem toward your target audience. So, oh, that's good, Sonia. I think I might try that. I might do a tutorial here with the memory bear because Cloud has a bunch of clothes that I don't want to keep, but I also want to have like a piece of his baby clothes this so I can, remember or smell it or I'm probably not gonna wash it and just make it into a memory beer so I can remember how Klaus smell and his outfit. I'm gonna probably gather like the one that he wear the most and then I'll just cut it up and make it into a memory beer and then just import his stats on it because I don't think he has a stats like those cubbies that when people embroider the baby stats on it, but I want to make it from his clothing. So it'll be more special to me if I do it that way. Hey, morning, Lisa. Yes, only that's the reason. Yes, and for those that they like this is not their passion, like they don't want to get into it, they will pay somebody to do it. So that's why we say that the embroidery business is profitable. Like if you guys went back to watch Angela, she said it's profitable because there's just so many niches. With you just if you find there's not a lot of things that you want to do, then you probably invent something completely different that is unique to you, and it probably will take off because there's just a whole lot of ideas, and especially if it's something memorable like what Oli said, customers pay high price for that, so your business is going to be booming. Yeah, because some people like they don't have the time to learn, they don't want to invest to learn, and they prefer like they just want the items, they prefer somebody to do it. So trust the process, like understand, because there's a lot of people that do not want to do craft and don't have no interest, but they want the item, so they will pay you. I mean, since we're on in this community, we probably think like, oh, all of us are doing embroidery already, that there's no room for you know, for you to grow. But yes, there is. Like, there's tons of people out there, and a lot of them do not craft or don't have the desire to craft. They'll pay you guys. So my niece and nephew love when I present them Lincoln search. They have weird, right, Mary? That's correct. Oh, and kids love to brag too. Even my daughter, when she wear t-shirts or a sweater that I embroidered for her, her teacher compliment her, and she love it. It was like they like that because they get to wear something that is personalized, and you don't get to you don't see it at the store, and they love that attention or compliments from teachers and friends. So yeah, so it helps. Yes, I am done. I'm done with this outfit. Just trimming off this thread. Yep, right, Barb. When I start out, I didn't know anything. My mind was set to sewing, and I didn't know much about embroidery. I only know a little bit. Only know a little bit, and that's why when I saw Angela video, that was my inspiration. But now I think after a whole year and doing a lot of research, re really was an eye opening. So research, you guys. You guys never knew what you guys can will discover or even invented if you didn't find something that you thought of you could have invented something different. I'm I'm probably not like those inventor, but I'm not gonna be that creative. So I'm not gonna invent something completely new, but I will um make something like just to my style, but I'm not good at inventing anything like completely different. My daughter-in-law made the immediate family all pillows with things from shirts. Oh, Bar, that's so sweet. Yeah, that's why we do this kind of skill, right, Bar? Because um like you don't want to throw all of their belonging away, but you can't keep all of it, so you probably take a little piece of something from them and make it into like a um memorable piece that you can display it so you can remember them by. That is sweet. Okay, let me see how much time I have left. Okay, I have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. So I think I should be able to get this done. I thought it was the last leg, but I still had this second leg to sew. That'd be awesome. I wish I had my machine. Oh my gosh, Mary, that is awesome, Mary. You're getting clients through Facebook. I mean, that's good if you guys have friends, but I I don't even know. Like, I have not even tried to advertise to my friends, except for one of my bestie here. She knows about my business, but a lot of my high school friends are people that I knew a long time ago. Like, I don't know. Like, since I'm not like super successful yet, like, I just don't want nobody to know what I do yet. Only the closest one to me know. So I totally don't want to tell my Facebook people yet. Like I don't really post on Facebook. That's why I don't even get any sales through Facebook because I really post. I only post in the Angela group and a little bit on my business page, but not on my personal. I don't want people to see. I mean, if they're curious, I'm on YouTube, so they can come and search for me YouTube, but I don't think anybody search for me. And like a lot of people said, if you have friends and family that are like super supportive, that would be neat. But most of the time, people said that friends and family are not like your customer. I'm done with this. So if you guys see my background here, I added this shelf and I moved this table because um I saw this one craft room on YouTube where the lady has like a LED light going there. I'm gonna try to do the LED light on this shelf because it seems so dark right here. So yeah, it's a little bit different now because I rearranged a bunch of things and I also decluttered a tons of inventory. So let me remove this, put this machine back. So I also removed this machine because I don't use this one a lot. I only use it for the zigzag and button. So I just decided to put it on a shelf. And so when I'm done, I just put it back on this shelf. Because I need space to do some stuff, like especially for embroiderings and digitizing. I decided to set up a space over here. You guys see my laptop, so this is gonna be my computer area now. I have a little like shrine altar, whatever. I put my current book that I'm trying to just listen to the audiobook. So I don't know. So I set this up so I can be a little bit successful at digitizing what I need to do with the computer because I don't have a proper space for the computer. So in the book that I always mention to you guys, Atomic Habits, they say like have stations or have specific area designated to a specific jobs. So you will be more prone to you know do that habits at that particular station. So I feel like I didn't have a station specifically designated for computer work. So I decided to move this sewing machine here. So set this nicely up here so I can, you know, do office stuff or even drawing. I want to get back into my illustration. So I put my Copic here. So, I have put this in the closet for a long time. So I decided to put this here now. So I can do it on my downtime. Just bring some old craft back. Yeah, Barb, the lady that you showed us the craft from, that was my inspiration. I mean, I've been wanting to do it for the longest time, but I'm just so lazy. So I'm like, okay, now I need to, and I'm gonna hook it up to Alexa. So we're gonna hook it up to her, so I can just say, hey, instead of me trying to um, turn off manually. Hey, Juana. Oh, Oli. Oh, I think it was okay before. I have this table where I always, like package, and now I move my packaging station to the other side because I rearranged the whole room over there too, so it's different over there. And so I just have this little ironing area now, and I think I like it so far because I like this big, tall shelf right here. And I have space for these are like my work stuff, like these are samples, and then these are I try to save time by doing the applique first. So whatever design I have, I do these little baggy applique. And now I have this space to organize it because before it was on the floor and I cannot find anything. So I'm gonna go through this and organize it better. And then I'll put the one that people order the most, I'll just put it in this so I can find it quickly. And the one that doesn't get ordered a lot, I'll just shove in this bin. So if you guys do that, it saves a little bit more time with your applique because you guys know applique take a little bit of time and you need to prepare the fabric ahead. So if you prepare ahead, um, it go by much faster. Yeah, I forgot to use this snap bit, and I cut the jump stitch, and then now it has a little thread showing up. So I'm gonna try to use. Let's use a snap bit. And I learned about this from embroidery nurse and Shayna. So if you guys also follow embroidery nurse, you guys will get a lot of tips from her because she is also she do embroidery and she's been doing it for a while, so she know all the tricks and marketing about embroidery business, things like that. So I learned about the snap bit from there. I didn't know it until I watched Shayna and embroidery nurse. So this is how the snap bit look. And like these jump stitch, when you cut it, it's poking out like that. And then I tried to trim one, and yeah, yeah, it's not good because I cannot get close to it. So it's better if you just pull it back. And I just use my table because it's a little bit hard to make it go through. So there, it's much better now because it went through the back. Oh no, it seems like it's snag. Let me see. Oh, please don't break on me. Do not come apart. Do not come apart, please. I think I made it worse. Oh man, I made it worse. It's not. It's not going through the previous thread. Oh, now I have to trim it. I do recommend, but you have to be super careful because look, I just messed it up. I snagged some of the thread. It got caught that they are lifting. I should not have done that. Well, hopefully nothing comes off because it's a little bit. Okay, I shouldn't trim too much. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. I have new lighting. Oh yeah. Oh, it's 7. So you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Mary, thank you for reminding me because it's 7 a.m. So I'm have to go. So you guys, thank you for hanging out. I like to do early live, so from now on, if you guys see me early, is because I think early is the best time for me to work now. So I figured that out. And sometimes I'll be like on random live like this. So if you guys want to work along, I'll be on some early lives. So you guys take care. Hey, Linda Woods. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm about to go. So, but thank you for dropping in, Linda Woods. And I will do if just so you let you know, I would do like more early lives from now on because I think the early shift is just better for me. So, thanks, you guys. You guys take care. Bye.